Okay, it's a nice rainy Sunday, so I decided to do a video. I'll do a video on my Veto Pro Pack Tech MC bag. And you see it has an outside pocket, of course, nice zippered pocket. In there right now I've got just some bits for right now. On the side we have a couple of medium pockets right now. I've got just a little pick tool and of course tape measure on this handy tape hook. On the back it has a little pouch, and here I've got a jumper wire, a reflector for dialing in some sensors, and also a couple of other bits. On this side I've got a little knife in one of the little pockets, and a Sharpie, an ink saw by Milwaukee, and an ink pen. Also some tape. I use the blue tape to create tags for things. Quick little tags. Okay, let's kind of dive into the bag a little bit. This is what I carry on a daily basis to work. Of course, here I've got all my Weha screwdrivers. They're all insulated screwdrivers, and the best thing about it is they've been tested at 10,000 volts, although they're only rated for 1,000. But it gives you a little bit of security feeling. I have, of course, some precision screwdrivers. Again, also made by Milwaukee. I've got two small ones here as well. That's a little redundant because I have them also in the Weha insulated. I carry one size. It's a 0 square bit screwdriver for contacts and contactors. Here's a neat little screwdriver. It's made by Klein, and what it is, it's adjustable. It goes from 4 inches out to about 6 inches or so, and also it doubles as a flathead and a Phillips driver. I carry just one nut driver. That's a 5/16. It works on the small nuts that are inside of the buckets that we work on, the electrical buckets that we work on. Here's something no electrician should be without. It's a beater screwdriver. This one's made by Stanley. It's called a demolition screwdriver. You see, this is definitely, you should not use this on a hot panel or hot box because there's a metal connection between the shaft and the back of the screwdriver. But anytime a mechanic asks me for a screwdriver, this is the one they're going to get. This is something new I'm trying out. It's by Irwin. It is a socket driver, but it also works with several sockets that are built in. Right now I've got the millimeter one because a lot of the stuff we work on is German or European. But this is neat because it goes from 8 millimeter to 10 millimeter, and it also has 11, 7, and I believe 6 is on there as well. So now I carry that, but also carry an extra 7 because it's just quicker. If I open up a pecker head with this, I can go in and unloosen the connections on the inside with this. Of course, metric Allen pack, a standard Allen pack, and these are pretty neat. These are made by Husky. I have a standard set and a metric set. This gets me out of a bind sometimes. It's quick and down and dirty. Of course, I have 2 wire strippers. One is for larger wires, and this one's for the smaller, down to about I think 32. Excuse me. Plain pair wire cutters. And these are the stars of the bag. This one is, of course, Knipex Cobra pliers. It's a 10-inch. These things are great. Use them fairly often. They have a real good grip in here that allows you to work on just about anything from a pipe to a bolt. And it holds on pretty tight and gives you a real good grip. Also, this is something that's kind of hard to find. If you look at it, you see it's called the beak jaw because of the way that beak is shaped. It's called the beak jaw adjustable wrench. It's made by Klein. No, I'm sorry, I take that back. It's made by Craftsman. But they're hard to find nowadays because, of course, Craftsman is going out of business, or it's actually being sold. That's pretty much on this side of the bag. Let's take a look at the other side. It's not a whole lot in this side. Just things that I sometimes use. Of course, I've got my special bag here that carries small little items, things that I rarely use, but when I need them in a pinch. This is a new flashlight I got. It's the Slide by Nebo. It's a pretty bright light here, but also it's magnetic so that it can just about hang anywhere. And when you pull it apart, the light automatically comes on. And of course automatically goes off when you close it, which is pretty neat. Bought these at Walmart. This is of course a pill dispenser, and of course I've got washers and nuts and wire nuts, not just regular nuts. This was about $1 something. It's the extra large, so you can get a pretty good amount of stuff in there. I keep an inspection mirror in there. A lot of times that comes in handy when you can't see what's going on behind a guard of some sort. A brush to clean out guards. Also, my crimping tool. I've got a fuse puller, another brush to clean rust and debris. This is kind of neat. It's a socket set. I got it from Harbor Freight. It's a cheap little socket set, but it fits real nice in the bag, and this is all the metric. And here's my standards. I got this as a gift for Christmas. Of course, 1/4-inch driver. Also, I have a magnetic pickup tool. Many times this stuff things drop. You need to pick it up. These are my Knipex scissors. They're small bladed and very, very sharp. The nice thing about it is because of the size of the blades, it's detail work. You can do some really good detail work with those. Got some extensions in here for the 1/4 inch. Also, this is my main meter here. This is the T5 1000 volt. It's considered a continuity meter, but it does do resistance and voltage and amperage, of course, which comes in handy. Of course, back here I've got a couple of wire ties, and in here my impact driver, real small, made by Bostic. It's really neat because it's so small and compact. Okay, that pretty much does it for the bag. If you have any questions, feel free to write them in, and I'll try to answer them as quickly as I possibly can. Thanks for watching.